second date update, and we're going to do our best to help him out. Hi, Ralph.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Happy to. How did you meet Jennifer?
Tinder, as most people do these days. And we talked for a while. We went out for drinks, and then we went to her place.
We've done a million of these.
Yeah. And it wasn't like a surprise. Like, we knew that was going to be the plan, you know?
Yeah.
But-
it's good to have clarity going in.
Yeah.
You know, this is what we're going to do. This is when we're going to do it. This is where we're going to do it. And that's just how it's going to be.
And she had said, you know, if this goes well, we could go back to my place. So I assumed that meant everything was going well.
Well, I'll do everything I can to make sure that goes well.
Yeah. We didn't talk about it like it was a one and done. We really both had a great time, and we should get together. And I felt like we really clicked. And, you know, it wasn't just sex. You know, we talked, we hung out, we got along fantastically. I thought we had great chemistry. We had a really good time. I left her place. I kissed her goodbye. I said, talk to you soon. She said, can't wait. And that was it.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. What was the tone?
Yeah, let's try
Can't
to
wait.
recapture the tone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about tone. It seemed up. I can't wait.
Okay. Oh.
But that was it. I have not heard a word back from her. I texted and I've called and nothing.
Okay. There wasn't any other discussion about you guys getting together again. It was just you putting it out there and her saying, can't wait.
I mean, she had said she was not beforehand. She was not the type of person to do like a one night stand. Like if she liked the guy enough to go back to her place, then she took it seriously and she would want to see that person again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I assumed it was not just a casual like hookup.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll call her up, see what she says.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
You got it, buddy. Hang on. Second date update continues next to Q102. How many second dates have started out this way? They meet on Tinder. There's a back and forth online before they get together for drinks, and it ends up back at one of their places. It was your place, right, Ralph?
No, it was her place.
Her place.
That's right.
Yeah. What is her place like? Is it nice? Does she have, a lot of pillows and throw blankets all over the place? Does she have,
No, it was nice. It's, typical, I don't want to say typical female place, but, a very nicely put together, not gaudy in any way.
It was tasteful. You mean it was tasteful? You said nice, typical female place. You mean it was tasteful?
He didn't even notice, probably. Were there stuffed animals all over the bed?
No.
A bunch of dolls on shelves?
Ew, that's creepy.
That's the
No,
best.
she didn't have stuffed animals. A couple of dolls that I think were in her family and a couple of pillows, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. Okay.
She did indicate she's not looking for a one-night stand, which led him to believe that there might be a potential future there, especially when you consider they clicked so well. He even said, I hope to see you later, and she said, can't wait, and that was the last he heard from her. He tried to reach out, with no response or success, so we're going to call her up, unless there's anything else you thought of that you want to add.
No, I can't think of anything. Just that I really liked her and I would love to see her again.
All right, let's put it out there and call her.
Hello.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jen.
Yes.
It's Jeff, Jen, Fritz, and Tim at Q102. How are you?
Here we go.
Have we ever
Here we
spoken to you
go.
before? Have you been on Second Date Update before?
No, but I've been telling all my friends about this guy I went out with, and I was actually kind of hoping you'd call me for this.
Oh, boy.
It's a story you think
no.
should be told?
Yeah, this guy really is something. I mean, this is a new one. I don't think you've heard this one before.
Oh, do tell.
Okay, well, he has aspirations and dreams to be one of those sports play-by-play guys.
Oh, yeah, like a commentator,
Yeah.
play-by-play announcer.
Yeah. I'm not like a super sports fan, but yeah, that's what you call it. So one of the ways that he is practicing this is to call during sex, like to call out the moves. And
Oh,
so
my
he's
God.
taking off my pants and he's like rounding third and heading for home. And when he was finishing, he was like, okay, going deep over the left field
Oh,
wall.
God.
Shut up.
Oh, no.
It's a grand slam, home run. I mean, can you imagine this?
I'd like to. I think it's
But
hilarious.
it's pretty
I need a hot
funny.
dog and a beer to go with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
those were just the baseball references. Like, he did football too, like he fakes left, then he throws the long ball deep into the end zone, touchdown, caught for the touchdown. I mean, it was the weirdest thing. And yes, it was funny, but it was kind of distracting. Hello.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to focus really hard as he's like, over to the left nipple, over to the right nipple, downtown. And you're just thinking, I'm dreaming of handbags and pointing those heels to heaven.
Well, it kind of takes that, there's always been that joke about men when they're trying not to finish too soon. Think about baseball, think about baseball, think about baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
And
it
this
reminds
is taking
me,
it to a whole new level.
That's
like
funny.
every time you watch golf, though, don't you think about it? Like he grabs the long shaft as he's hitting the ball into the hole. Like that always
Maybe
makes me
golf.
laugh.
Yeah, did he do any golf? Because
Yeah.
that would have been a little bit softer and a little bit more
whispery.
Yeah.
He's using a 4-iron.
That's the romantic, yeah.
Yeah.
He's taking out his pitching wedge. It's a long putt, a little slant to the left.
I mean, you can laugh about it when it's not you.
Right.
It was pretty weird. I mean, and I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, that definitely made me stop and think, like, I don't think this is the right guy for me.
No.
A little too much.
All right. Well, we have him on the other line. Ralph, you still with us?
Time out.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Yeah. So I told you during the date before we went to your place that I wanted to be a sportscaster, and you said you thought that was sexy. And you also said that you thought I had the voice for it and that you wanted to hear me do it. So I did.
Oh, you did.
You seemed to act like you thought it was pretty hot at the time.
It would be okay to hear you do it, but not during sex. I mean, can you imagine if that were reversed? It might have been hard for you to continue performing with that sort of distraction coming at you.
Okay, well, I apologize. I thought it was sort of fun, and in the moment, I didn't realize it was that much of a mood killer. I mean, it didn't seem to stop you. I thought
Is
we
it
had a pretty
something
good time.
you regularly do? Is this?
No, not at all.
So most of these, references and sports metaphors that you were using were these things that you had come up with prior to, or you were just thinking
No, I
on
mean, they
your.
were in the moment. You pick up things the more you watch sports and the more you research sportscasting. But I guess, too, it was a little bit nerves, and I was trying to sort of, score that extra point, I guess you could say, by keeping things light and fun.
Yeah, it's just a little too weird for me. I mean, I wish you the best of luck with your career, but there's a time and a place for everything.
Well, hey, I don't have to do it again. If we were to go out again and I knew that you didn't like it, I wouldn't do it.
I don't know that you want to go down that road either. I mean, I goof around sometimes. I'll be at a restaurant, and if I need to use the restroom, like a dork, I'll be like, well, I've got to take a break. I'll be right back after this. Like, it's stupid, but if
it's
the
funny.
person I was with didn't get it, I'd be like, I don't know that this is right.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I really don't want to go a free and out with you.
Uh-huh.
You what?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
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 I would think it would be funny, or the quirky thing about you that I like is something like this.
But just not during sex. I mean, honestly, the sex was pretty good otherwise.
Oh.
Oh, well, there you go. Touchdown.
Maybe, maybe give it a go.
Well, if you guys are up for it, we'll set up a date if you want to spend a little more time together, getting to know each other and seeing.
If we go out again, I won't even bring up sports.
All right, just one more inning, and we'll see how it goes.
Hey, there you go.
I just don't even know. I don't know about that. You guys do what you want. I'll be interested to
Be who
see.
you are.
Be.
We'll pay for the date.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be a sportscaster, and she doesn't even like sports.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a big old no-no because your world is going to revolve around sports.
Not that we're trying to talk you out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, a lot of guys are like
Doesn't have
that,
to be the
though.
only thing.
That's true, too. But Ralph, leaving it up to you. If Jennifer's down.
I if you would go out with me again, I promise I won't bring up sports or do the play-by-play. I would just like to say that if you say yes, then I guess I just made my goal.
You got to say it louder like the soccer people. Go!
Well, I have neighbors.
All right, Jennifer, thank you for coming on Second Date Update. Ralph, hang on. We're going to set this up with you. Appreciate you both coming on Second Date Update and putting yourselves out there. I always appreciate
Thank you,
people
guys.
who are keeping this bit alive.
Yes.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,